What it is, what it doing, how the hell are you with yours truly, Petra Fucker, back with another mother lover. Y'all already know what it is. Grab your smoke, grab your drink, and lock in with your boy, because we back with another one.
Man, this is something that I think everybody just needs to see.
And shove your vaccine mandates up your ass. You can shove your vaccine mandates up your ass. You can shove your vaccine mandates. Shove your vaccine mandates. Shove your vaccine mandates up your ass.
Now, it don't get much better than that right there. Shove that vaccine mandate up your ass. And you see a lot of these videos when you're on TikTok, whether it's the United States, Australia. I see one New Zealand when they had a lot of Samoans doing a haku dance. And if I know correctly, that's like a battle dance. Like that's before they like go rip motherfucking heads off type shit. Like they was preparing for war type dance. You know what I mean? And that's crazy to see that there's so many people across the entire world that are screaming, fuck that mandate. They're not taking that fucking shit. Fuck you, rah, rah, rah. And you see certain countries like Germany, Australia, and others enact such strict lockdowns and try to do whatever they can to add pressure to those that are like, man, fuck you, fuck you. Crazy, right? And that's just one of the things that I wanted to show because it just shows that there's a lot of people across this entire planet that are not down with that shit. They ain't gonna be down with that shit no matter how much you try to make them down with that shit. And this right here, man, this is just some sick shit that they've been trying for a long time that they just keep trying to push under the radar other which ways, and yet it still gets stomped the fuck out, but yet you still got people trying to push it like this professor.
This is the world we're living in now. Now they're trying to make pedophilia a sexual orientation. Just take a look at what this professor at ODU is saying.
A lot of people, when they hear the term pedophile, they automatically assume that it means a sex offender. And that isn't true, and it leads to a lot of misconceptions about attractions toward minors.
No, we're not even let finish. We're not gonna let Big Nick finish. Sorry, Big Nick. I'm gonna take it from here. Nah, homie. Nah, player. Nah, Road Dog. Fuck what you talking about. If you think that pedophilia is an okay sexuality, you deserve to be Rosenbaum. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. It is not a sexuality, and the shit is not okay, and it makes you a motherfucking pedophile. It makes you a sex offender. It makes you a piece of scum. And to think that it's going to be, you can just, okay, I'm okay with it, looking ass. You're a fucking weirdo, and you should not be teaching shit to nobody ever on any level of anything. And it just kind of shows me that if a college is going to let somebody push that, Satan's already got their grip on you, and there's not much left to be said about that. But if you support what that professor says, you's on the wrong channel right now, and I suggest that yous get the fuck around, because I don't want you to like my shit. I don't want you to be okay with what I got to say, because you a fucking weirdo, and the shit that you think is weird. And I don't want nothing to do with it, player. Pedo, offender, whatever the fuck y'all want to be called. And it's amazing to see people tie pedophilia or attempt to tie pedophilia and sexualizing minors and all that shit into the LGBT community, and then think why people get so upset at the community for trying to say, well, because there's people in that community that try to say that it's a sexuality and it should be recognized. Looking ass. Fuck out of here. On to the next one. I'm not going to play the video because I don't want to show the boy's face. Not my thing. But this is nasty. This is sick. My son is encouraged to check out both sides so he doesn't miss out on his favorite colors and characters, colors, and textures. And when they say both sides, I'm going to make it very clear. Because you look at the comment, just so you know, parents encourage him to look at and choose clothes from the girls section. They do. And it's almost,
You got to think about what you're going to say before you say it, you know what I mean? This to me is so backwards. It's questionable, to say the very least. And I say it like that because what are you trying to teach your son? That's my biggest question. What is there to be learned from this situation? What is that boy supposed to think as he gets older? Oh, my mom loved me so much she let me shop in the girls section. Clothes sizes ain't even the fucking same. What do you mean favorite characters, colors, and textures? Most boys' favorite characters should be like Blaze and Jake and them from the Paw Patrol. You can love Sky, but do you really need her pink t-shirt? Pretty sure she'll be on one of the blue or red t-shirts that's in the boys section. But no, that's not what we're going here for. You're going to be the most woke parent in the fucking bunch. And if that's the title you want, you're a fucking weirdo. You're a creep. And when nobody shows up to your child's birthday party, don't wonder why. Because you brought that on that child. When your child gets picked on because they wear a princess shirt to school, you're the reason they get picked on. Not the child that's picking on them. You're the reason. Because a lot of kids aren't taught to do that. That's just not what they do. Not that it's not, you can't do it when you're old enough to want to do it, but you don't get to decide to do that when you're 7 years old. That's your sister's t-shirt. Go put it back and grab your t-shirt looking ass. Because you're a fucking weirdo. And you're going to blame, well, the school system shouldn't be bullying and shouldn't be okay with that. But you're okay with letting your child make decisions that will get them bullied, will get them into situations that are situations they probably shouldn't be in. But yet, not only are you okay with making that situation happen, you're okay with trying to get something out of that situation. Because that's all this tells me. It tells me as a parent, like, I'm going to set my kid up to possibly run across some type of situation, and I can cash in on it for woke point at some point. Because that's what it looks like to me, motherfucker. Piece of scum. Right here, man. Watch him do this shit. He just slapped the baby. Just smacked the baby. Fuck is you doing, Grandpa? Trying to see the pews? You trying to be body slammed into the pews? Trying to have your head bounced off the keys to the organ? Fuck is you doing slapping someone's kid? Talk about overstepping your fucking bounds, man. And I made a video once about this lady, like, grabbed the Pope's arm or some shit. I don't remember if he smacked her in the face or her hand. But I was like, the Pope was right for doing that shit. Because you don't have the right to touch someone like that. Fuck is you squeezing on the baby's face for like he was in the beginning of the 5 seconds that it played? Who gives you the right to smack me? Look at the dad's face, look shocked. But you didn't do nothing about it. And the mom, how you gonna let him smack the baby now not snatch the baby? Dad, how you gonna let him smack the baby now steal off his ass? Questionable parenting. Truly is. And I would have to rate that this is like questionable and then scummy. You know what I mean? Parents questionable. Pastors scummy. That's all I can really say to that, man. It's fucked up. And right here, we got a concert, man. Woo! Banging music, and we're not going to play it because we ain't getting that shit. Obviously, an extremely fake fight scene that would never take place, but that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is we're talking about an artist that's up here that only has tape over her nipples, which, itty bitty titty bitty, just saying. Could have just wore a fucking tube top. Wasn't like you was going to be showing anything off with a coat. But yet but kids are supposed to be inspired by this, right? They're supposed to be like, man, this is the real, this is banging music. This is who I'm inspired by. This is my idol looking ass. Nah, player. Fuck that mess. Okay, I don't know who that is. I just seen the clip, whatever, and I don't want TikTok trying to say, watermark type shit. Anyways, it is what it is. I just wanted to say with that I think it was a little weird. I think it was a little fucked up. You want to promote that people are supposed to be okay with their sexuality, this, that, the other, but then you're overtly pushing it. And like I said before, people are saying sex sells, but now y'all overtly pushing that shit. Got people talking about, I'm a porn star. You know what I am? OnlyFans girl. I just tried it once to make a little bit of money, a little bit of side hustle, and now I take back shots every day looking ass. Just because you're able to do something, just because you're able to tape up your nipples and go on stage, doesn't mean you should. Doesn't make you a good person and doesn't make you a good role model. And all the little girls that look up to you, I hope they realize they can go to a self-defense class and learn how to fight 10 times better than you in your shit little show. And I hope that they do not aspire to tape their nipples and go stand in front of a crowd to sing for 20 minutes. That's what I hope they don't aspire to do. Again, I gotta weigh it out here. I don't want to call the person scum. Piece of shit. That's where my radar goes. And we're gonna finish out strong here. Finishing out strong, I tell you. You ever light a bowl of some Blue Dream? Or some Sour Diesel? Or some Gorilla Glue? And just be like, damn. This strain is fire. Because sometimes I be doing it. And there's other times when I see people that are so upset with Kyle Rittenhouse that they make bad take videos like this one. Pause that motherfucker right now. What on God's green all natural earth are we looking at? We are looking at Sasquatch in the making. Let me put my hair up so you guys can see that my armpits are hairier than a 13-year-old boy that just hit puberty. I am all natural 17th wave feminist, world champion of my feminism chapter. I run the show around this bitch. You want to see hairy? Check out my legs. Not my downstairs. Check out my legs. Haven't shaved my shins, not my shaft, my shins, since I was 13. Can you say that? Are you a true feminist if you shave your legs for a man? Oh, no, you can't. Oh, are you a feminist if you shave your armpits for a man? Oh, no, you are not. And my little peach fuzz mustache, my little sideburns I got going, girlfriend, I am the 17th wave feminist champ. Ain't never gonna shave it looking ass. And because I'm not gonna shave my shit, Kyle Rittenhouse is a murderer. And that is the bottom line because I, the hairy queen, said so. Y'all already know what it is. Stay blessed, stay blessed, stay safe. And fuck Harriet Queen right here. That's what I got. When the scale starts a weighing, we get to saying, this a hairy straw man piece of ish.